Hello and welcome to my Glee Project review and recap of last night's episode, July 10th, 2012. I'm going to try and keep this recap nice and short, but I highly doubt that will happen, but I'll try. So this week's theme was Fearlessness. Sorry, I scrolled down too much. The show started off with a homework assignment with the song Now That We Found Love by Heavy D and the Boyz. The guest mentor was Jane Lynch, who plays Sylvester. I just love her. She's great. She's awesome. I enjoyed the homework assignment. It had a lot of high energy, and we got to see a side of everyone that we normally don't see, with the rapping. It's something different than singing, and a lot of singers can't rap, and a lot of rappers can't sing. So, and some can do both. It all just depends. It was interesting seeing how some people did, and some people actually were pretty good. It was fun. So the winner ends up being Lily for this week's assignment, which I actually agree with. I'm not a huge fan of Lily, but she did pretty much own that homework assignment. She was really into it, and she had some great moments there. So on to the music video, which was Hit Me With Your Best Shot / One Way or Another, a mashup of those two songs. The whole concept was slushies, something big on Glee, and bathing suits. Two things that they haven't experienced yet. They're pretty much just trying to get comfortable in their body and pretty much being able to do whatever they tell them to do, pretty much, and be fearless about it. Nellie, she isn't really comfortable in her body, which I understand. I wouldn't want to be in a bathing suit either. But, and Lily, she's very comfortable, which you would think she would be the one uncomfortable because of her weight. Which, I really look up to Lily because of that. She isn't my favorite person in this competition, but she's so comfortable with her body. It just, amazes me. I don't know, me and her are probably, around the same size, and, I don't really have the confidence to do half the things that she does. And it's really inspiring because myself wanted to get into acting, but I'm struggling to have the confidence to do it. I got rejected from a few schools that I wanted to attend for acting, and I just kind of fell apart, and right now I just don't really know what I want to do with my life, and the only thing that I feel like I'm good at is something in the entertainment business, something acting, something along the lines. I don't want to sit at a desk and write out papers and shit like that. I don't want to do that, but I feel like I can't even do that, and for one of the main reasons is my weight. I just feel like my weight is bringing me down, I can't do half the things that people do, but she does half the things and she doesn't care, and it's awesome, and it's really inspiring, and it's really making me feel like I want to try and do this again, but I really don't know how. Yeah, so enough about me and my woeful life, whatever. So anyways, overall, I enjoyed the music video. The slushies looked really gross. Ew, that really must stink to have be thrown into your face. I was like, nasty. But we got to see shirtless men, which was nice. Blake and Michael, yum, they got nice bodies. And Charlie, I don't want to see that. Just kidding. If you think Charlie's okay, that's fine. He's not for me, but other people can like him. So, anyways, the bottom three this week is Aylin, Charlie, and Nellie, which I agree with. Charlie, just because he's just too hard to work with. He doesn't listen well. Nellie, because she has absolutely no confidence. And Aylin, because I don't think she took the shoot very seriously enough. So, to start off, Aylin sings Take a Bow by Rihanna. Wow, I think she is definitely one of the best singers in this competition. This was just amazing. I literally had chills, and I think this was the first time I got chills this season, which is good. Good for her. That's great. I knew that she would be safe after this. This was just a great performance. Oh man, great. I could see her if she's on the show, if she wins, or if she's on the show. I could see her being somewhat of an underdog, and people don't expect her to be that good. I could see her coming into the Glee Club being oh, I want to join, and they look at her yeah, right, this girl, okay, let's see, and then she just blows everyone away. I could definitely see that happening just with the kind of person she is. So, we'll see. And then after that, we had Charlie singing It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones. I'm sorry, but this was kind of a joke. He forgot his lyrics, and he like ran out into the audience and started making up random lyrics, which was kind of funny at first, but at the same time, you kind of like, really? Can't take you seriously right now. The vocals were good, though. I'll give him that. But after this, I was like, he has to be going home. There's no freaking way. Like, this is his 4th time. And I think they're really, like, honestly just starting to get sick of him. It's the same thing every week. You're too hard to work with. You're too hard to work with. You're too hard to work with. I think by the 4th time, I think, bye-bye. So, I was pretty positive he would be the one going home, even before Nellie sang. So, lastly, we had Nellie singing If I Were a Boy by Beyoncé. Wow, this was incredible. You know, I really hope Nellie, for the next week's episode, somehow gains more confidence, because if not, I think she'll just be the next one to go. But, you know, I really do love her voice, and her lack of confidence just hurts her. But honestly, in the music video itself, she might have maybe had more shots than everyone else, but the end result that she had was good. You know, when she came out of the pool, she looked really seductive and what she was supposed to do. And when she was singing with Blake, she really looked really into character. I think it takes time. And, you know, I think she's learning from this. And, you know, if she doesn't win, you know, keep going at it, because she's definitely learning from this experience, and I could definitely tell. So, good for her. So, the person who ended up going home was Charlie. No surprise there. I think this was his time. You know, 4th time, bottom 3. I think his time is definitely up. You know, I think he does have a good voice, and he is really talented. Like, he has done some really good things. But, he's just too hard to work with. Just simple as that. I think he's just a little bit too much creative. I mean, it's good to be creative, but he's so creative to the point where he doesn't follow directions. Like, they'll tell him to do this, and he'll be like, well, what if I do that? What if I do this? Like, it's good to have suggestions, but I feel like when he gives a suggestion, like, I remember the one time where he, like, took over for, I don't remember what it was for. I think it was the week that he won the homework assignment. He did something, I don't remember. But I remember he just completely took over. And I think it kind of seemed like he was like, okay, well, let's just do this. But instead, I think he should say, well, what if we do this? And then if the director says, no, I don't like it, then he should just back off. But I feel like if the director tells him he doesn't like it, he's still like, I don't care, I'm still going to do it anyways. And that's not good. You know what I mean? It's good to have creative insight, and it's good to, you know, ask, what if I do this? What if I do that? And get input. But if they say no, in the end, what the director says is what goes. Unless you're like a big, huge star like Meryl Streep or, I don't know, some big acting star, then you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want. But he's not, so he needs to work his way up there. And maybe someday, if he becomes a really famous actor, then he could definitely put more creative input into his work. You know, maybe possibly be a producer. I know a lot of actors do that. You know, they produce their work, which allows them to have a lot of creative ability. And I think he would be great for that. It's just, right now, he needs to learn to tone it down a little bit. And if he keeps working, someday he will be able to let his creativity out more. If you know what I'm saying. If this makes any sense at all. I'm just rambling on and on and on, so I'm just going to stop. So far, the only person who has never sang for their life is Shanna. So I think that puts her in a good position right now, you know, thinking, hey, I'm the only one who's never sang for their life. That must be good. But that does not mean that she will win, because honestly, I could really see any of the remaining winning. It just really matters how they do in the weeks to come. So, that was my review for this week. Follow me on Twitter at ScottyHaleyFan. There will be a link in the description. I tweet a lot about American Idol. I live tweet a little bit during Glee Project, not a lot. So comment down there, right over there, and sub up there. Thank you all for watching, and see you all for my duets review later on in the week. And this was not short at all. It was almost 10 minutes. Oh well.